Hello, everybody, and welcome to a lovely episode of Power Rangers Heir to Olympus, coming at you from the past to the future, I suppose, because, holidays and seasonal events and things like that. So we recorded this quite a while back, before you seen it. Woo! Time travel. This is the only socially acceptable form of time travel, just for the record.
Nah, fuck it. It's canceled. Show's canceled.
That's the guy who brought time travel in another game.
I know.
Not my fault.
Terrible idea. But yeah, hello everybody. I'm Matthew. I am the GM, and this is going to be fantastic. Nothing bad is going to happen. We are going to progress this story in fun and fantastic ways, and we've already had the TPK, so I figure from there everything's got to be uphill.
It can't get worse from here.
Don't put that in the world.
He said it. I'm just throwing it out there. So, with that, take it away.
Hi, I'm Killian. I'm playing Millie the Purple Ranger, and it's been too long since I've done this, so I hope that's everything.
Quick, Michael, Winslow, Red, go.
Done. Easy.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sabina. I play Thea, our Green Ranger, and I'm here. I'm back. What's up? Woo! Next.
Hello, I'm Michael. I'll be playing Alexander, our Pink Ranger. Next.
Once again, I return to regale you with another story of my life. You can thank me for the experience later, but for now, sit back, relax, and let Daniel LaRue III grace you with his presence.
Every time he speaks, I want to punch him.
I kind of want to
love
give
it.
him a hug and just be like, it's okay. It's okay, dude. It's okay.
Don't touch me, peasant.
He says having hugged Hades.
I was checking his musculature.
No, that was just inappropriate groping, not a hug.
Thank you,
I-
Winslow.
I have to mute myself every time he does this introduction because I laugh too hard. Because it's just too perfect.
You know, at some point, if I want to keep this bit going, I really should take the time to write some of these up beforehand instead of as we are doing our introductions, like trying to rush something out, hoping that I'm done by the time it gets to me. Like, I'm sweating already, and that's just because I was like, "Fuck, what do I say? What do I say?" I'll never change.
We're
Yeah.
great.
We wouldn't want you to. But on the last episode of Power Rangers Heirs to Olympus, the Rangers did have a bit of a powwow with Hades, and yeah, everything worked out well for them. They convinced him that, they could go back, fight for their lives, and defeat the things that killed them in the first place. Travelled back from the underworld to the mortal realm, having been given a bit of a instructional lesson on, yep, the Greek gods did live. No, they weren't really gods, but they were very powerful beings. Oh, and Zeus kind of wants to destroy the world because he's angry that nobody's paying him any attention anymore.
And I got a dog.
Bro, that's me.
Hi, guys. Must
The
make
fuck?
fights for me.
Destroy the Earth because no one's paying attention to me? What? It's like looking in a mirror.
Hashtag midlife crisis. They defeated the very things that had caused
Murdered
them
us.
so much trouble. Yep. Saved Aphrodite, made a friend, and exchanged phone numbers to meet up at a later date at a beach house owned by one of the two rich kids, because, there's
own
always a
beach
rich
houses.
kid in a group. They always have to have a beach house. There's probably a pool at the beach house as well, because, you know, who swims in the ocean when you have a beach house? Yeah, I would too. But, yeah.
I don't like the ocean. It has sharks. I don't like sharks.
That is one of the things you have to fear the least in the ocean, dude. There's way worse.
Aphrodite did kind of exchange some information with the group, just letting them know the deity whose powers they had been gifted, and did kind of convince Millie that from time to time maybe they could help each other out by Millie guarding her person, and Aphrodite introducing the group to individuals that could potentially offer them power or services in the future.
All 4'9" of Millie protecting.
Aphrodite trying to steal my best friend. Rawr.
I'll convince everybody else to come help. I mean, it is Aphrodite.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. Yeah, take it away from there. Who we're gonna pick on first? Let's pick on. I'm gonna go for Winslow, our Red Ranger.
Oh boy. All right. Yeah. Well, I was going home. I got a mom to talk to.
You do have a mum to talk to.
Assuming she's home.
Yeah. You head home, and as you get closer to your house, you find yourself struggling with traffic. The roads up ahead seem to be blocked.
Okay. Excuse me. Coffee, wrong pipe. Is there I'll Google that shit. Is there an alternate route?
There's alternate routes. Are you driving or you?
Yeah, I was driving. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
I came
tap
to
into
the
the-
thing with the date.
yeah.
So yeah, I had a vehicle.
Tap into the sat nav looking for an alternate route, and you can find hopefully somewhere sort of a different way to actually make it through, and you sort of start following it round, and you hit another backing up of traffic.
What the dude? Really?
Make me
How close to home am I?
make me an alertness perception
Yeah.
check.
I'm very not good at that. Let's see how this goes. Very okay. Yeah. Ah.
No, that's good. You see up ahead a police officer walking amongst the cars that are blockading the road, and he seems to be stopping and talking to people, and you can see people putting on their indicators, their hazard lights, slowly trying to turn their cars around and head back the way they'd been coming. And as he gets closer, he taps on the window.
Yeah, roll it down.
You're gonna have to turn around, buddy.
Yeah, what's going on?
There's been a bit of an explosion up ahead. We think maybe gas lines or
Where?
just, 2 blocks down at the intersection.
All right. Well, hopefully everyone's okay.
Well, emergency services are there now. Got the firemen, doing their thing.
Mhm.
Showboats.
All right.
Good job.
Well, yeah. Thanks, dude. Start trying to back up.
As you do, you can see out of the window as the cars begin to clear, the larger vehicles at the front begin to move out of the way. You see the essentially 2 or 3 big blocks of apartments near where you live have just been leveled.
Oh, damn. All right, I'm gonna find somewhere to park.
Yeah. Easily, like, leave your car on the side of the road. You might get a ticket, but
I'm rich. It's fine. Not as rich as these 2 idiots, but pretty good. Yeah. Park. I'm gonna climb into the back seat, morph, drop the back seat, crawl out the back of the car. Like an SUV, And I'm gonna click my heels together and activate go fast, and I'm gonna go fast.
okay.
What
And
the hell's
just
happening?
run towards.
Yeah,
Just
I run towards the fire. Yeah.
you see the same police officer as you come running. He's like, "Buddy, stop!" And you just blitz past him, leaving him in your wake. You keep running through the smoke of fallen buildings and begin to feel this charge of electricity in the air.
Yeah, fuck.
And as you approach, you see all around you just this massive shockwave of toppled masonry, toppled glass, shattered and blasted outwards. If it was an explosion, it's hit one spot and knocked out everything. But considering what you'd just been in the middle of, that constant bombardment from Zeus trying to get the attention
Oh shit!
of
That
Aphrodite.
happened, didn't it? Did that motherfucker miss? Oh, shit! All right. Is anyone screaming? Do I hear anyone calling for help?
You can hear a few calls for help. You can see members of the fire service, EMTs crawling through debris, just trying to help out, and paramedics helping out in the back of ambulances. But it seems to be that most people were already out and about. There doesn't seem to be many injuries. It just seems to be mostly property damage. For the most part, somebody seems to have cleared the buildings.
Is there anybody yelling that they're not getting to currently?
Make me another alertness perception check.
Rolling hot tonight.
You can see a pair of firemen trying to currently push a airbag underneath a block of fallen wall. They're trying to get it underneath so that they can lift it up enough to try and get someone out. Other than that, everybody seems to be accounted for.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna zip over there and try to lift.
Make me a brawn check.
Strong boy.
Yeah.
Burn it.
Fantastic. You square yourself. You dip down.
Yeah. I lift with my legs, not with
Yep.
my back.
Bend with your knees, lift with your legs, and you do manage to lift it up enough that they get the airbag in, get it inflated, help to sort of settle that weight off of you as you lift it up, and they're able to help pull the individual out, they kind of stare at you afterwards in shock when they realise that you're not one of the firefighters. They just saw someone in reds and instantly was like, yeah, okay, everything's fine. And then sort of look at you and it's like, hey, buddy, you were going to some sort of costume competition or something?
Nah, bro. I'm just here to help.
Well, yeah, thanks. And must have been that adrenaline. You know, they hear about the parents picking the cars up off of the kids, and that you've been really hitting the gym.
Or my mom's a little god. You guys good here? Is that everything?
Yeah, gods, yeah. We're good, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Happy to help. And I'll run. And that's a flash fact.
Okay. We're gonna check in then with Thea and Millie, who are behind the wheel of one of Alexander's Maserati.
Yeah. I am driving back to our hotel, which is hopefully the opposite direction of all of that.
Millie has her seatbelt on, but is absolutely kneeling on the seat so that she can actually see.
Oh yeah, like Thea has like kicked off her heels and has tossed him in the backseat. She's driving barefoot, zooming in and out of traffic.
God damn it. The reason I hate cars is because I know I need a fucking booster seat.
It's okay. Ding ding ding.
Your
I
phone
hope
is
this
just
is an automatic, because if it's a
your phone.
experience-
your phone
Fingers
is
crossed.
buzzing because Alexander is getting loads of notifications that his car has been caught speeding.
I'm ignoring it. I don't text and drive.
Just speeds and drives. Your hotel, fortunately, is the opposite direction, and with it being fairly quiet after the storm, most people kind of hunkering down and trying to hide from the poor weather. You're able to make good speed and good time to the hotel, which is good for you, not so good for Alexander, who is going to receive a lot of parking or a lot of speeding tickets as cameras
At least I
just
didn't run
flash.
any red lights.
And
I mean-
let's be real here. We're not staying in a hotel. We're in a hostel at best.
It's going to be even weirder then when you show up. You just turn up at the hostel and you
Just
park
leave in the
outside
morning and
with
my
the
car's
Maserati.
gone.
And it's just like,
You stole this, clearly.
I really don't trust the car out here, so how about you stay out here with the car? I'll run and get our stuff, and then we'll make plans from there.
Sounds good.
I'd like to say just a kind old like a kind looking old gentleman just kind of turns up like, ladies, don't worry, I'll take the car for this evening. I will be back in the morning. Just personal valet.
Climbs out of the boot.
Just has like a signed note from Alexander.
He is not trusting it. You don't trust anybody.
all right,
Cars
climbs
are
out of the
interesting.
boot. He's got a little valet, and it's just like, I've got to know. I would say when you do go into the hostel, like there's 3 or 4 people just sort of pressed up to the windows, and they're looking at the car, and they're sort of looking back at you and at the car. And where did you get that from?
It was a loner. Obviously, dude's taking it back. I need out of this dress. And beelines for the section of the common room where our stuff is locked up.
As Millie does go and get the stuff, the people that were pressing their nose against the window come out and begin to look over the car.
Oh, Thea is like keeping an eye on everybody. She is like
She's
the
just
car hasn't even turned off. She is
Oh my
ready to go as
God.
soon as Millie gets back out.
This is
She is ready to
so cool. Can we get a ride? Can we
No.
like we just get in
How?
a passenger
No.
seat and
How you think this is gonna work?
we'll just one at a time. Like we'll just get in a
No.
passenger seat and just take us around
No.
the block, please.
No.
Just while you're waiting for your friend.
No.
Millie then comes out and has 2 giant backpacks because they live out of their backpacks, like one on each arm, and 4'9". These are heavy ass packs. Shoulders into all these fuckers and then gets in the car.
Just puts them where her
And
feet
uses
go.
one of the pack, uses her pack as a booster seat.
I was kind of expecting that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's one of those backpacks that's got the attachment that's meant to be a kid's, like, to like hold a child, like strap the child into the backpack.
It's one of those backpacking ones that's got the metal frame to hold in the tent and the sleeping bag and everything. Because it's not known for us to just camp out somewhere, or not unknown.
Yeah. As soon as Millie's seated, buckled in, I just rev the car to like make sure that they like know to back the fuck off.
They
And then
do.
I am
They
out of
back
there.
up, but their phones are out, and it's just like, oh my god, this is so cool.
And then I swerve out of.
Selfies.
And I have a finger just up, one finger up out the window as we drive off.
Yep.
All right,
Man,
we
money
should
changes
probably
people.
find somewhere to stay for the night. We can always text the guys and see if we can just go straight to the beach house now.
Yeah. Did they send the
Or,
address?
We did.
I
We would
yeah, I
we
checked
would have
my
given
phone.
it to you
Yeah,
right off.
all
Yeah,
right,
we'll
I
just
have
go-
the
we'll just
address.
go-
I will
Yeah.
I'll message because we've already got a group chat.
Yeah. We already.
And say we're going to the beach house now, so your car is safe, Alexander.
Important note: what is the group chat called?
These bitches.
Okay.
Instantly get a text back. Try not to get any more tickets.
Fine.
I'll pay the fine, but you're getting the points.
He thinks I have a license. That's fine. Just keep going.
You drive down to the beach. It's a little bit busy going the opposite way as people are making their way away from that part of the city. It's just like nobody really wants to be near the water when it's acting so weirdly. Just in case. And what does the beach house look like?
Fancy.
Fancy.
You ever see what Jaden Smith's mansion looks like?
There
No,
is,
I didn't.
of course, a garage or garage for your car, for the car to be parked securely, which is very useful because nobody wants to leave a Maserati out in the open, even in a rich
I imagine
neighborhood.
we pull up and it just automatically, because it's Alexander's car and Alexander's house, it automatically senses and opens.
I thought it was Daniel's house. Am I remembering wrong?
Oh, it might have been Daniel's. They're best
I don't
friends.
remember.
It probably still
It's
works.
fine. It just opens. Yep. So
Hello, anybody here? I think we're the only ones here. I'm gonna go fucking get changed. Is there a butler or somebody I could ask where our room is?
I don't know.
If we can do a retroactive, I will say at this point my butler is there. And then
That
we can
makes
do like a in the past thing where I talk to him and I tell him to be here.
I think you did say something about that last session, if I remember.
I don't know.
I might be wrong. I think you texted him. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Yeah. We can do a flashback later, but as of right now, Yarick is there.
Yorick
All
just
right,
wanders
I'm
out
of
and
this dress.
Oh, Baylies.
ladies.
Hi. Thea, Millie, friends of Daniel's.
Ah, yes, Master Daniel. Yes, he did say that he had friends coming over. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to
Hey,
meet you.
could you show us to a room? My feet are killing me.
Of course. Would you prefer a downstairs room or an upstairs room?
Which has the better view?
I was gonna say upstairs for the view.
Of course, yes. If you'll just follow me. And he just guides you up the stairs, which are absolutely beautiful. Don't seem to actually have a staircase, just kind of mounted onto the wall and into a hallway to two bedrooms next to each other that just look out onto the beach. Built-in wardrobes, both of which have bathrooms adjoining.
I imagine that this bathtub is big enough for Millie to swim in.
100%, especially for Millie. Sorry, but
You could fit 4 millies in this bathtub.
Thanks. What's your name, sir? Butler dude?
Yarick, will there be anything else, ladies?
I'm kind of starving. Could you order us a pizza?
Or make us one?
I could definitely. I don't cook, but I could speak to the cook and get him to make you a pizza. I don't know about ordering in a pizza, but yes.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go shower and change now. Bye, Yorick! And just slams the door.
Thanks, dude.
Any dietary restrictions?
No.
Not really, no. Thanks, dude.
And yeah, by the time you come out, there will be possibly the best pizza you've ever eaten in your entire life, just waiting on a silver tray with cutlery, of course, and a pair of plates.
Then we ignore the plates and cutlery.
Totally understandable.
Is it like outside of the bedrooms in like a little common seating area type thing?
There's a
It's-
nook.
Little dining nook.
Yeah, we're at the nook.
You're at nook number 2.
Yeah, we're in the nook number 2, all nice and comfy, nomming on pizza, ignoring the plates and silverware because we're heathens.
Millie is absolutely in My Little Pony pajamas. Because that's about the only pajamas that fit her.
I love
And
all of this.
what is Alexander doing other than paying for speeding tickets whilst this is all taking place?
Did Alexander and Daniel go off together afterwards?
No.
We have
Remember,
gone our separate ways.
Yeah, I fled into the night to commit crime. Alexander would have hopped in his vehicle once it arrived, and driven back to his main residence, where he has packed his emergency travel kit, which consists of about 15 different suitcases with about 122 different outfits in them. He had those numbers ready.
They did not seem like off the top of your head numbers. They really didn't.
Then I am going to be completely honest with you. They were off the top of my head numbers. At least 3 different like massive cases that are all just different instruments. As he is getting one of his butlers who, you know what, this is just going to be a nameless butler because he's got so many. I'm not going to figure out all of them.
Wow.
To fuel the chopper. And Alexander will load up his chopper with all of his goodies and make way for the beachfront property.
Is
there a
Whilst-
helipad at this beach house?
Yes,
Could
there's
a
a
chopper
helipad on
even
the roof.
fit all that?
Whilst the helicopter is
big
being
chopper.
fueled, the butler does sort of come back and he's like, "Sir, just a warning from the pilots. He did say that the storm does make it perhaps a little bit dangerous to be flying."
Oh, well, how else are we going to get there with all of my luggage? Okay, we're going for at least the weekend. I'm going to need this much stuff.
Get a convoy.
We could take more than one car, sir.
What time are we going to make with this? I had a whole thing planned.
Well, obviously, it would take longer to drive than to go by a helicopter, but obviously, you do want to make it in one piece.
Okay, unload the chopper, people. Apparently, the pilot doesn't have big enough nods to fly in this, so we're taking the road.
Wow.
Go and get cars. Keys are in the garage.
Fortunately, the staff having slightly more foresight than the rich boy hadn't loaded
The
the
cars are
chopper.
already loaded.
Yeah, and they had loaded the
It's
cars.
all in one. It's all in two SUVs to
Yep.
follow him in whatever he's driving.
Someone just hands him a set of keys. He's just like, excellent. We're saving time already.
And they've gone with big four-wheel drives as well, just in case.
I'm in some sort of fancy. It's a big four-wheel drive car, but it's a big, for lack of a better term, like big Ponzi, like posh four-wheel drive car. Dealer's choice.
A Hummer.
That's what I
Probably.
thought.
Yeah.
Bright yellow, of course. No,
Yes.
Oh
bright,
yes, no, bright pink.
that's what I was
Bright
just about to say. Bright
it
pink.
used to be.
Yeah.
It used to be yellow. When it pulls up in front of Alexander, he's going to be questioning to himself why it's no longer yellow and is pink.
When did this change?
But in light of current circumstances, he'll fuck it, and he'll just get in and drive.
I'll
Shut up
say
and drive.
you pull up at the beach house probably about 5 minutes after Millie and Thea have finished eating their pizza.
It's all gone.
Yeah. Yarick meets you at the door. He's like, Alexander, yes. Daniel isn't here yet, sir, but the girls are here. I don't. Do you know the girls?
Yes. I told them to come here if they need to.
Would you
Surprised
like
they've come here so quickly, but
Would you like your usual sweet?
please, Yark.
I'll see to it that the staff begin to unload the cars and yes.
Thank you, Yark. And if I couldn't have some food sent up to my room, please.
Of course, the girls had pizza, sir. Is it anything you'd like?
As he scrolls through his calendar, he as like a musician and like in his mind, like being a musician is more than just playing music, it's being an athlete. He's got like a specific diet, like so he's like scrolling through. He's like,
pile of
menu
kale.
number 14 today, please, Yark.
Of course, sir. You'd like the freshly caught salmon, sir. Yes.
Yes, perfect. Nice save. Brain food.
And as all of your stuff is being brought into your suite, you can hear Thea and Millie in the nook.
Nook number 2.
I'd like to
Number
say, I'd like to say like the mansion is full of like Bluetooth speakers like everywhere, and as Alexander walks through, his phone automatically connects to the Bluetooth speakers and it plays music because he like walks in introducing himself to music.
His entrance music is queued up.
Is this Bach?
No, this is an original piece that I wrote myself. I can understand why you might confuse it with Bach.
Ah.
This motherfucker, I love him.
I will
I-
ignore that pretentiousness. We just
I trust you are
finished
finding
eating-
the accommodation suiting.
I mean, we've stayed in much worse places.
I'm pretty sure you haven't stayed in any nicer places.
He's right, you know.
No, but I've stayed in more beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yes, I suppose this one is more comfort than beauty, isn't it?
Oh, by the way, your car
Why
needs
were you
gas.
gonna be friends with
Sorry, excuse me, coming in a little bit hot. It's been a day.
Well,
Oh,
we did
really? Hadn't
die.
noticed.
Millie does think about that for a second and is like, I didn't check, and like just starts looking at her stomach to see if the wounds are still there or if there's any scars
Pulls
or
up
if
her
they
shirt
brought
right
us some-
there.
just the stomach showing. And I'm pretty
Just
sure she got
didn't-
stabbed in the stomach at one point. So
Any scars or anything that you had before, any tattoos or anything like that, all still there. Anything that's
No new ones,
happened
though.
since, nope.
fixed us right up. Okay. Yarick, can I get some ice cream?
Ice cream coming right up, Lady Millie. What flavor?
Hey, that's mint chocolate chip.
Of course, and for the Lady Thea.
I'm good, thanks,
That's
Yark.
weird.
And it's just Thea.
Of course,
Ladies.
Lady Thea.
Ladies, has he offered you anything to drink? We have a vast selection in our wine cellar.
I really thought you said vase, like, you know, a vase. We have a vase.
Just drink the
drinking.
flower water.
I will drink this flower water.
Drink the vase.
It's bespoke.
I think I'm good on alcohol at this point.
Yeah,
like
I kind of want a clear head.
sparkling Fizzy water.
Yes, I'm sure we've got something to accommodate in the pantry.
I'll have a
Yarrick,
coffee.
Drinks for the ladies, please.
Of course,
That's too
if they
weird.
just use the touchpad and order whatever they'd like, we'll make sure that they get it brought up
We
to
stole
them.
we stole an iPad from a Shake Shack.
I miss Shake Shack. There's not one near me anymore.
This is an experience.
I don't like this.
Okay, yeah, I start going through, and there's like 60 different varieties of flavored sparkling water. Grapefruit.
I don't even touch it. I just ignore it.
Winslow, you've been running for a while. Where are you running to? Where are you? What?
I was going to go back to the car and you know, try to get home still.
You've kind of seen your home, in the process of helping people or helping the individual out from underneath the rubble. It looks like someone's driven a great big spike through it, like the top of it, and kind of blown every window out.
Oops.
Wait, of my car?
Of your home.
Oh. What the fuck? Let's pull out the phone. Call my dad, because I know Dad was home.
The phone rings. It rings a few times, and then it's picked up. And it's just like, hello, Winslow.
Yeah.
Are you there? Is everything okay?
Are you okay, Dad? I'm at the house. What's
Yeah.
left of it?
somebody pulled the fire alarm, and I got out, and then there was a whole lot of noise, and I'm sure there was like, I think the house got hit by lightning.
Seems to be going around.
Not just like over and over and over again.
You know where Mom is?
Is she not with you?
No, I just got home.
No. I thought she'd be with you, helping, manage any potential interest in your career.
No, I had an event I went to for her,
And
but
she let you go off
it
on,
was
on your own.
well, I had a date. It didn't go well.
Oh,
Uh,
next time, son.
hmm. But you're good. You're okay, right? You got out. You're fine.
Yeah, go
Everyone's
out.
okay.
Yeah, I think we might be staying at a hotel perhaps tonight, and calling the insurance company in the morning. But yeah,
Damn. Okay, yeah.
do you want us to book you a room? Do you have?
That. Mm, I have somewhere I can stay. I should probably. I met some people I should touch base with at some point.
Okay. I'll call your mother, and I'll get her to call you back.
Yeah, great, thanks. Yeah. Glad you're all right, Dad.
You
Love you.
too. Love you too, son. Be safe.
Yeah. Hang up the. What in the?
What now?
He's gonna like look up. Zeus, you're a bitch.
Spite.
As a lightning bolt just like crashes down next to you.
Spite.
My
You
fucking house.
you do see, like, in the storm clouds there is crackles of lightning, but they're drawn towards this massive spike that's just been crashed through the house, that's acting as a lightning rod.
Great. Well, I am not able to deal with that right now. He's gonna go sit in the SUV and wait for Mom to call and just stare at what's left of, my childhood.
Daniel,
Yes.
what crimes have you been up to,
Yeah.
sir?
All right. So I got two things I want to do, and if we only have time for one, let me know, because I do have one I want to do more.
Okay.
I want to do crimes, and I want to go home.
No, go for it.
All
You could
right.
combine them.
I can't actually. There are reasons for that. But yeah. So after leaving the exhibition, Daniel is going to go out into the city, bursting with inspiration from meeting an actual god, getting to test his musculature. It's good for the creative process. So he's gonna get up to the highest spot he can that is currently still unmarked, and start throwing stuff up.
What is it that you're trying to I'm assuming graffiti specifically, spray,
Yeah.
tag?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going. uh, the actual piece is going to be somebody's torso from the back. So it's from back of hip all the way up to collarbone, head included, but without arms. The actual like death row is on the back as if it were a tattoo. And the head, instead of being the back of a human head, is like a skull that's turned to the side, so you can actually see that there's no that it's actually skull with like a little like a little crown on its forehead.
Make me a performance check.
I'll do my best.
Let's see how this turns out.
Terrible. It's going to be so bad because I do not come through in the clutch. That is a 22.
No, that's good. That's
really good.
That comes out pretty well.
Came through in the clutch.
Yeah.
I know, but the more I talk good about myself and others, the worse the rolls are. So I figured if I started actively shitting on myself before I rolled, like I'd get a break.
Oh man, I can't roll really well at all.
Yeah, because I notice every time I try to get, I'm trying like, come on, you got this, you can do it too. Like,
it all comes together really well. The proportions are great. You're able to capture that element of the strength that you felt.
How
in
sick his back
Hades'
was.
back. Yeah.
Literally inhuman musculature.
Yeah, just insane how strong it actually was, and
Guys, Hades is cut.
ever so slightly stooped at the shoulders, as if he's just used to carrying a great weight upon them.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the end, you feel a strong breeze. You feel the crackling of electricity and that powerful that surge in the ozone that you can
Wait
almost
your turn,
smell.
sycophant.
That's really weird timing.
What did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Hold on, let me tell them to shut up.
No, that was just really weird timing because it's like, wait your turn, sycophant, and just like,
And cackling.
yeah. You look upon what is possibly one of the greatest works you've accomplished, because it's just so inhuman. And feel this wondering of whether or not you're going to be able to do something quite as good again. Whether or not you're going to be inspired to do something quite as good again.
I mean, assumedly, because we've been in contact with several divinity at this point, I will have reason to come in contact with others. This is not a ceiling, it is a floor.
With your artwork completed, with Zeus warned off for now.
Chastised.
Yeah. Just like put in his place, literally, like maybe not next in the line, but a little bit further down.
Look, all you gotta do is show up and let me get an idea. Let me get an idea of what you look like. Yeah, just put yourself in front of me. Just put yourself right here.
I'm not sure that's what we want right this second. What is next for Daniel?
Well, he has to go. He has to go home both to get stuff for the inevitable move to the property, as well as tell Yarrick to do one of his classic bits where he pretends to be an enfeebled old man. Uh, we really like that bit. It really it it really gives a certain air of mystique. So that when he actually does do something really badass, people are so floored because they think, "Oh, he was just an old man," but actually. So yeah, gonna go home and gonna pray I don't run into my sister there.
Roll me a d20.
Low she's there, high she's not.
Yeah.
All right, I fucking got this. 8.
You walk in, and your sister is standing there, a pair of heels in her hand and a phone in her other hand, and you can hear her shrill voice as she is berating someone on the other end of the phone.
Did I ever name this character? I don't remember. I have to go back to our DMs.
Just from that brief introduction to the character, I'm going to say that Alexander refers to her as the dragon.
The dragon.
What is it with you and dragons, dude?
I did not. I did not name this character. Matt, it's up to you.
She's pacing backwards and forwards. She is wearing a we're gonna say a
Power
green.
suit.
I was gonna say green dress, like slit down one side, possibly 3/4 of the way up her leg,
You're
and
just stealing my look.
she is. She does have this look in her eyes that is very much like, if you mess with me, I am going to make you regret ever being alive.
Respect.
And as her eyes settle on her brother, she holds up one finger on the hand that's holding her heels. Do you wait?
Do I wait? Uh I'm going to make a show of it like I'm very bothered to be waiting, but absolutely I'm going to wait.
She appears to be trying to keep you on the phone like not keep you on the phone. She appears to be attempting to keep you waiting intentionally while she milks the conversation on the phone as if to sort of be showing you your place.
Daniel will take this.
When she finally gets off, she puts the phone down on the fireplace and looks at you before saying, "Daniel, darling, no hug for your darling, lovely, beautiful sister Amelia."
I wouldn't want to impose nor get any of this, as he is covered in paint. Like uh his weird plague doctor graffiti outfit done up with paint and I guess partially destroyed from being fought.
Yeah, yes, you do seem to be a little bit grimy. Just could you not shower more often? And clean yourself up before you come into the house properly, and just we have a certain air to put on. Make sure everybody looks at us properly.
Of course, sister. I will endeavor to shower before I return home next time.
The guardhouse, or even the stables. There's a shower there.
Of course.
The pool house.
Wouldn't want to project a bad image of mother and father.
You know, they're not here at the moment, but we still have to look good.
Naturally.
And you will be coming to the party tomorrow, won't you?
Was my presence requested at the party tomorrow?
Did you not get your I'm sure I left your invitation on your bedside table. Oh no, sorry, I'm sure I meant to leave your invitation on the bedside table. Well, if you're not too busy, Daniel, dear, if you could just make an appearance, not wearing that, but something a little bit, just maybe a suit.
Daniel like gives like a head tilted, eyes closed like smile. It's like, of course, dear sister. I'll make sure to arrive in stately attire.
Oh, thank you, Daniel, and do bring Alexander. Of course, he's always welcome, and he does tend to make sure that you do behave yourself.
A party with my sister and Alexander? What could be more fun?
Of course, you know.
No,
we'll
I'd like to
have
say that Alexander and his sister probably hate each other.
We
Bit
will
sad,
have
like
to see about marrying you off at some point, of course, and possibly we might even get Alexander married into the family.
No!
Daniel clenches like a fist that's behind his back so hard his hand bleeds because he is trying not to laugh at the idea of Alexander marrying his little sister. Knowing exactly what Alexander, and more importantly, Alexander's family would think about that idea.
Like what does your sister do? I'd like to think that she's that kind of like
She's the heir apparent. She's the heir apparent to our family.
But in my head, she's good at everything. So she's a better artist than Daniel. She's a better musician than Alexander, and she loves to rub it in everyone's face.
I had pictured it more along the lines of, Daniel was a failure to launch for his family, so they spent all of his sister's formative years training her to inherit the business. So she doesn't have hobbies. Like, Daniel is an artistic, but she is an accountant. Like zero creativity, maxed out business sense.
I hate
She's
her.
good with the monies.
A genuine genius. Like,
not in the
I
fun
put
way.
in my notes. She's even more pretentious if that's possible. Parentheses, it totally is.
Well, that's all, Daniel, dear. If you, as I said, clean yourself up and make sure to be at the party tomorrow promptly at 7.
Of course. Always wonderful to see you. You said her name was Amelia, right?
I did say her name was Amelia, yes.
Always wonderful to see you, Amelia.
Oh, of course. Yes. Just wear that lovely that black suit, you know, with the grey tie.
Of course.
I'll make sure that it's put out for you. In fact, I'll make sure all your clothes are put out for you, ready for you tomorrow. Just wear what I put out.
Of course, sister. I appreciate your forethought.
And she sort of kisses the air on either side of him and strolls out with her heels, picking up her phone and off to wherever she was going.
As she goes away, Daniel gets sort of like a thousand mile stare and like a slight grimace before snapping back to default and going to find Yarrick. Yarrick, we must prepare for a trip to the beach house. Gather my things and show up there early. Oh, and do your old man bit.
Oh, sir, the old man bit, sir.
Yarick, I can't help it. It's so impressive when you do something physically or mentally able, and everyone is so blown away by wow, I thought he was a crazy old man, but no. Yarick, I want your shining moments to shine brighter.
Does he have like makeup that he puts on to look old too?
Oh, absolutely. Yarick is like a young Alfred Pennyworth. He is a Secret Service agent. Like, this man could kill someone with his bare hands in less than a second.
He goes the full whack. He does the hair. He's got a wig on. He's got lifts in his
Infiltrator
shoes to
level
make
of just-
himself. Yep.
More hunched. Yeah, exactly. He is a phenomenal actor and infiltrator. Yarick is the best character in this series.
I love him so much.
We just flash back to Yorick, who's now carrying the drinks up to
Like he's
to
he's like shaking his-
Well, Alexander's on his phone just texting Daniel. Ha, Yarick's doing the old man bit. I love the old man bit.
It's such a good bit.
your drinks, ladies.
and that's specifically why like Alexander keeps asking Yarick to do things because it looks really bad.
Because he likes seeing the old man bit. Yeah. And then I guess Daniel will arrive promptly after that at the beach house and go right up to Alex and just be like, as it turns out, my sister is forcing us to attend a party tomorrow.
The
You guys-
dragon's party. I forgot about that.
Go to parties all the time?
Rich people.
Rich people. I
This isn't a
guess.
party we want to attend.
Too many for my liking, but it can't be helped, unfortunately.
You know, in
Gotcha.
certain
The only party
and
I
graces
plan
must be
on
upkept.
in the future is the one Aphrodite wants me to play bodyguard for. You guys are gonna come with for that, right? Because I only was able to help
Dan-
pick those guys up. You guys did a lot of the
Daniel-
work.
Daniel gets a really bad feeling in the pit of his stomach, and then turns to Millie, right? It is like that is your character. Okay, turns to
Yeah.
Millie, and for the first time, without even bothering to be like, "Oh, the child," goes, "When exactly was this party for Aphrodite?" And he
I
is
don't
he is
think she gave me a
actively
date.
praying that it is not tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Because if Daniel has to deal with both his sister, high society, and a literal goddess,
Matthew!
Millie will text Aphrodite and be like, I forgot to ask, when and where is the party you want, or the gala, sorry, that you wanted me to bodyguard for?
You get a message back. It takes a couple of minutes, and the message is in all capitals, but it's just Amelia is putting on a gala at 7 o'clock. Have to be there.
Womp womp.
Thea?
Yeah?
We're going to that party.
wonderful.
And I turn and show the text message to all three of them.
Your sister's
Apparently
Amelia?
Aphrodite is on first name basis with your sister.
It makes sense.
Oh, that can't be good.
I don't have time to present a full lecture on why you shouldn't interact with my sister, and I'll just do you the benefit of telling you. Do your best to avoid contact with her. I know you must guard Aphrodite at most times, but the less
I'll remain
Oh,
background.
and it'll
I
be
mean,
a-
I'm sure it's not like I'm that noticeable. As
And
she's
it'll be a
got
good
green
idea-
and purple hair.
it will also be a good idea to act as if you've never met me, for your own benefit rather than mine.
And if you
Who
do
are you
end up
again?
having contact with Amelia, remember, don't look her directly in the eyes and just smile and nod.
Challenge accepted. When did she become a chaos being? I don't know, but I like it. You're the chaos one. When did I become the chaos?
Because you tied yourself as her best friend.
It's true.
Listen, we
Anyway,
kind
we
of
must-
planned for Thea to be a grounding presence, but that's not how it was ever
Oh,
gonna go.
okay, cool. Anyway, where has anyone heard from Winslow?
Oh checks phone. So Thea's gonna check her phone, and she's gonna shoot a text in the bitches chat and be like, "Hey Winslow, are you coming to the beach house tonight, or are you coming at a later date?"
Good night. That's it. That's all you get.
I will.
Well,
I don't
we'll
even need
see
to tell
him-
everybody else because it's a group chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see him later
Man, a
tonight
few
then.
words.
Yarick, enough with the old man bit. We must prepare.
Wait, bit?
Oh,
thank you, sir.
Yorick just stands up
Like
straight and just
the
busts out of
makeup
his
just
suit.
like cracks off.
No,
of
he
his
literally
face.
like a cartoon. He rips a perfect mask off his face to reveal a young, handsome man with like
That is
nice
unexpected.
short hair.
Goes from skinny Roshi to muscly Roshi.
Yo, from Master Roshi to Jackie Chun. Like, we must prepare.
All right, we'll table that for later. Shit, Thea, this means we gotta go shopping for dresses.
Yeah, I only have the one that I wore yesterday, and it's kind of ruined now.
Oh,
Right?
We
Oh,
can get
in
you
that
dresses.
case, before I left, I made a nuisance of myself, and like he opens it. It's one of those ones that opens this way, like it opens like both sides. It has like multiple levels of shit, and it's like an entire third of Amelia's wardrobe that he has stolen for the purposes of being
Question.
annoying.
How tall is Amelia?
Oh, adjustments can be made. Yarick is a masterclass seamster.
Okay, I was gonna say Alex was going to chime in with like a little Rolodex that he's scrolling through as he pulls out a card. In case any of them aren't to your taste or do need to be tailored, I've got someone for that, and just hands over a card.
It's the card with
Alexander
It's a card with Yarick's name on it.
Millie holds up a dress to the front of her while she's barefoot, and it's like trailing almost a foot and a half.
Yeah,
on the
I want to.
ground.
I never specified, so I'll specify now. Daniel, I think, is like 6'3". Amelia is like 6 foot. We
Yeah,
are
they
a tall
would
and we are a tall and handsome family.
Yeah, so that's almost a foot and a half tall.
Yeah. Yarick,
Richards?
get to work.
Would your sister notice that these dresses are missing?
Oh, absolutely.
That's
I'm
the
in!
fun of it.
Let's go!
Showing up to her party in her outfit, I like it.
Hey, that's my color.
Turnabout is fair play, as they say.
Here
Now,
for it.
Alexander, come. Our outfits have been chosen for us.
Well,
No,
if
you
it's not
did
till
not
tomorrow,
tell
we
her
might as
I
well
would wear one of the outfits she picked for me.
You know it's less trouble this way, right?
I hate her already.
Where would
Your
you
sister
want,
is
Alex?
going to be
Fuck
the
that
death of me.
bitch.
In more ways than one.
Trust me, when we say it is not worth trying to fight her on these things, it is not worth trying to fight her on these things.
Does that mean you guys have to dress boring?
Well, no one ever said that. After all, so rarely when one wears a suit do they see the back of the suit shirt.
Of the suit shirt?
Yes.
That's no fun.
And although we have been told that we need to wear these outfits, we have not been told we can't wear anything else with them.
It's about finding the loopholes in what she doesn't say.
Millie, I think these dresses need a little street wear.
Yarick!
Oh my god.
I mean, if we already have to tailor them.
Exactly.
Millie's just saying, we could deal with all of that in the morning, though. Can we talk about what the fuck just happened?
It would appear we got attacked by a god, died, got resurrected by a different god. Now we have superpowers.
That's plot synopsis, honestly.
I was hoping that actually happened, and since none of us had really said it out loud, okay, yeah, that really happened. I made friends with Cerberus. Holy shit.
Hold on, let's see if
He
it's
was a good
real.
puppy.
Daniel flips the coin and shimmy ups. Yep, I still do that. Flips the coin again, shimmy shimmy downs.
Yeah.
You broke Sabina.
You always
As intended.
I know. We all know.
I'm gonna keep using that terminology until Sabina dead eyes it.
Whilst this is going on, Winslow is still waiting in his car. Phone sort of in front of him, and he's still not received a message from his mother. There's been no update.
I'm calling myself.
The phone doesn't ring. It cuts straight through to the voicemail.
We're sorry, the number you're trying to call cannot be reached.
Damn it. Mom, we really, really need to talk. I met the family. That's it.
You hear a tapping on the window.
Fuck! Who's that?
You've seen him before. Saw him earlier in the day, although now he's wearing shorts, a t-shirt, like a runner's t-shirt, something that's designed to draw like the sweat away. He's got a sports watch on. His hair's pulled back and tied up. Hermes is standing in front of you.
Roll the window down. God damn it, bro. Fucking hi.
Sorry, just out for a leisurely run, and sometimes I get asked to deliver messages. Of course, that is my job within
Oh shit, right.
the
Fuck.
family.
Tell
Of
my mom to
course.
fucking call me.
She's
Please.
slightly tied up right now, unfortunately, unable to
Not literally
make...
though, right?
As I said, she's slightly tied up right now, unable to make a phone call. I'm also not sure they have service on Olympus.
Winslow's getting the god phone.
Do
Isn't
note,
that where-
however, she did save your father. She was able to evacuate the building.
Hold on. Olympus, which is where his assholishness is.
Yes. Good decision, by the way. It's smart not to use his name.
Oh, I was just being a dick.
We try not to draw attention if we can avoid it. So it's yes.
You're saying my mom is being held captive. Oh, you're saying, dude?
He currently wishes to captive's probably a good... We'll go with captive, yes.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Well, I do have a message. Not from your mother, unfortunately. Persephone sent me. She said, and I quote, "Don't shoot the messenger." Not that wasn't the message, but don't shoot the messenger. She said, "Don't be an arsehole."
I feel like I've gotten this text from my mom before.
The fuck does that mean?
You can't take down Zeus on your own.
Obviously.
Don't draw his attention unwarranted.
What a piece of shit. Right. Where do you fall in all this?
I kind of feel like everybody needs to go to family therapy.
Right?
You know, I'm not sure we could get everybody into family therapy, but perhaps if we all sat down and aired some grievances, I mean, it could take a long time to air said grievances. And just
Oh, yeah. When you've
Zeus
been alive
alone.
for thousands of years, yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, the stories are, there's much more of them than even the mythologies have captured, and even those haven't captured them all entirely truthfully.
Well, yeah, of course. Right. Well, message received, I guess. Suppose I should go touch base with the others.
If I'm able to, I will let your mother know that you're safe. Just, you
I don't know
know,
if that's true, but ish, I suppose.
alive.
Yeah.
Just try
Again.
not to draw his attention, as I said. Yeah.
You really need to talk. Fucking timing. I have no idea what any of this means. My mother is I mean, God isn't the accurate term, but you know what I mean. Like, what the fuck does that mean for me? What am I? Who am I?
If it helps, as far as I can tell, we are biologically similar. We just come from a different place. So it's entirely possible you will inherit some gifts from her.
Am I fucking immortal?
And ageless, perhaps. None of us are immortal. It just takes a lot to keep us down.
Right.
If you find the apples,
The golden apples?
yes, they tend to help. They might also be a power boost if you can keep them away from, you know.
Noted. All right. Well, yeah, yeah, please tell my mom that I love her and I'm very mad at her.
I will tell your mum that I love her and that I'm very mad at her, of course.
Thank you. Anything else?
Uh, no, I do believe you have jury duty in a couple of weeks, judging by some of the messages you've been receiving, but
Thought she'd gotten around that. God. Okay. I have time for jury duty.
well, you know, perhaps you won't be picked. But That's a problem for
fingers
another day.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the message, Herms. I should get to the beach house.
Good luck. And he
Bye.
takes off at a brisk jog. That you see him running off and just disappears.
Yeah. I'm gonna slap the phone into like the actual like phone holding spot instead of just in front of me, and start the drive to the beach house and call Dad.
Yeah, Winslow. I still haven't heard from your mother. Is everything okay? Did you change your mind? You want me to get you a room?
No, it's just I sort of heard from Mom. She's
Is she okay? Does she need?
yes, I think so, but she's gonna be indisposed for a while. I don't know when she's gonna be able to come home.
No, she's not traveling for work again, is she?
Something like that.
If we end up having to move again, I understand, but it would be nice to settle for a little bit.
I don't think we're moving.
No. Well, you know that. That's good.
Right. Well, I figured you should know she's not gonna be able to get to a phone anytime soon. So
Oh, if you do talk to her again soon, just get her to give me a call, please.
yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, son.
Yeah.
And well, as I said, if you do need a room, just let me know, and we'll get you
Of course.
suited up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay safe.
You too. Love you.
Love you too. Fuck. Just drive.
You pull up to the beach house last. As you go through and into the beach house itself, you see what appears to be a kind of semi-organized chaos, because Daniel is standing in front of a open suitcase that's just dresses. Millie has one up against her that is far too big. Alexander is thumbing through a Rolodex of all things, and staff are wandering around putting suitcases into rooms, cooking, making drinks, and you can see what looks to be a fairly handsome man carrying a wig and what appears to be a prosthetic mask, like a really good looking old man mask.
The fuck?
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
I hope you're ready for another party, Winslow.
absolutely not.
You can help Thea and I
Unfortunate.
guard Aphrodite because apparently she's going to Daniel's sister's gala tomorrow.
Truly unfortunate for all parties involved.
But I
Indeed.
did
No,
tell Aphrodite I would play bodyguard, and it looks better if it's not just the 4'9" little girl as the bodyguard.
we could also show up Daniel's sister by not only looking classy, but looking badass.
Oh, Millie is absolutely eyeing a purple dress now that has a corseted top and then like a black skirt that is like slit up on both sides to the thighs. And it's like, yes, we will.
Pretty and punk.
Are we supposed to be incognito bodyguards?
If you're going to a gala, you still have to look like you're going to a gala.
Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong?
What's going on?
That piece of shit kidnapped my mom.
Holy.
So your mom is legitimately
Nike.
that's
Nike.
so does that make you a demigod?
Something. I don't know.
Wait, the footwear company?
Yeah. Named after the goddess of victory. Yeah. That
Okay.
one dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes more sense, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't pass. My
Is the
theology
rest of
class.
your family okay if she's been kidnapped?
They got out. Yeah. Persephone
Okay.
got
Wait,
him
they
out.
got out?
Wait, got out? What do you
What
mean?
happened?
Zeus spiked my house.
Like a volleyball?
Alcohol?
Like a giant metal lightning rod in like
Oh,
maybe my bedroom, might have been the kitchen. I'm not sure. I didn't look that close.
that's
Holy shit.
unfortunate. At least everybody got out.
Yeah.
We'll take this asshole down. Don't worry.
Do you need a hug? You look like you need a hug.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, Thea will give him a nice big hug. She's one of the tallest. She'll give him a nice big hug.
Billy
She's
hugs
not
his
as tall
leg.
as she's not as tall. She's the tallest girl, but she'll just give him a nice big comforting mom hug. Even though she's not a mom. She'll just
Billy probably comes up to his thigh, let's be honest.
Yeah, 6'5"
keep
or some
making her
shit. I don't even
shorter and
remember.
shorter.
Daniel takes down another
Yeah.
note. In
6'5".
that notepad he started writing in earlier.
Yeah.
Well, that means we need to find clothes for you too, and I don't think either of theirs are gonna fit you. So we do at least need to go shopping for Winslow.
Oh, our clothes might not fit, but I have a solution. Yorick!
Yark is the answer to all.
Is Yorick 6'5"?
Master Daniel.
Yeah, he is.
We do have mostly the same build. I think perhaps I might need to. I think my legs are just a little bit longer than yours, but we can make this work. What kind of colours do you? I think a nice charcoal grey perhaps would suit you.
I feel like red's appropriate now.
You can do a vest.
I think I might have a smoking jacket in a red. Maybe to go with some black trousers.
Sure. I really don't care.
I mean, he wore basically a basketball getup tonight. Shit, that was still just tonight.
Oh.
Tonight's
God, was that
party.
tonight?
Hey, yeah. We still died today. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been a day.
Maybe we should just sleep on it.
Yes, I think perhaps I'll work on the resizing of the dress for Lady Millie, and see what I have for Master Winslow.
Yeah, get used to it. He won't call us anything other than lady or master or what the fuck ever.
Professional
It's-
decorum is important.
It's still weird.
It's very weird. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks, dude. I'll wear whatever. I don't.
And Lady Thea, have you chosen your outfits? Does it any adjustments needed?
I'll take care of it. Don't worry, Yark.
Of course, lady.
Then sleep. And tomorrow,
We plan.
We party.
I feel like I
tomorrow.
haven't eaten since I died, which is pretty accurate.
Yeah,
They make a really good pizza here.
they do.
Everything's good here. The
Yeah,
pizza,
pizza
especially.
and like I don't know, you have like a 20-ounce steak laying around.
We
Oh,
have
most
some
definitely.
marvelous steaks, sir.
Perfect. Thank you.
How would you like it cooked?
Medium rare.
Of course.
Bloody or nothing.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
I would like to say that before we separate for the evening, Daniel is going to walk up to Winslow, not say anything, and place like a solid like grasp on his shoulder and just like nod at him, and then go to fuck up whatever shirt he's going to be wearing underneath the suit.
When you wake up the following morning, you do so with Millie's phone ringing furiously.
He has to crawl to the side of the bed because it's such a big bed
Huge.
to grab the phone.
And you've got a call from Aphrodite already, first thing in the morning.
What time exactly is it? Like,
It's like 7:26.
oh, okay. Hi, hi, Aphrodite. Sorry. I just woke up.
Darling Millie, just had a thought, just a quick thinking. How would you like to meet somebody else? Perhaps maybe somebody that could help give you a little bit of insight, maybe some guidance. You know, in this fight going on. I heard that Zeus maybe managed to capture somebody else last night. Rumor is he got Nike, and that's not good, you know, because the whole thing is victory, and when the two of them get together,
Yeah.
things aren't great for
Winslow's kind of her son, so yeah.
Oh, yeah, for personal reasons, that might not be good as well. Oh, okay.
So we could use any
Yeah.
advantage. Yes.
Okay. This is going to sound weird. Meet me at the aquarium in 45 minutes. Is that good for you guys?
I mean, it's good for Thea and I and Winslow. I don't know about the other two and how long it takes them to get ready, but
Just tell them shorts, t-shirts, whatever they need to wear will be good. In fact, shorts and t-shirts would be better than anything else. Anything they don't mind getting wet. Trust me on this one.
noted. All right, yeah, we'll be there.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, darling. See you soon.
I text the group chat. Be ready to go to an aquarium and get wet in 45 minutes.
Awesome sauce.
Aquarium? Question mark.
Winslow's doing laps in the pool.
Aphrodite called me and we're gonna meet somebody that can help us.
39 minutes later, Daniel walks out of his room, dressed in a 3-piece suit.
Alexander appears dressed similarly in special waterproof suit.
It's waterproof.
You guys are such nerds.
Millie is in a purple tank top and some jean shorts and flip flops.
I'm totally wearing my bathing suit under my t-shirt. I make sure, because considering Winslow has not messaged the group chat, I make sure Winslow gets the memo. Because as Winslow is swimming in the pool, I just stand at the end and he pops up. I go, hey,
You know
keep
what?
the suit on. We have things to go.
Aphrodite also says sorry about your mom.
Apparently we're
weird
meeting
fucking
somebody
text.
at the aquarium.
When you pull up to the aquarium, Aphrodite is already waiting. She has a bright red, like cherry red sports car. A bodyguard standing next to her. Big, bulky guy. But as soon as you appear, she waves him off and wanders over and arm in arm with Millie. And she's like, Millie, darling, kisses. Okay. So
Is Millie
everybody.
like this too?
Yep. So everybody just as a heads up, this place is I don't know if you've ever been to the aquarium here, but it's a little bit different. There's lots of different animals here. They're all rescued. A lot of the staff are quite confrontational. Some of them are also of a mythological ilk. So if you
Mhm.
see anything strange, just kind of roll with it. It will make sense later.
I get
But
to see mermaids?
you will see mermaids. Yes. In fact, have you ever been to one of those bars? They're quite popular now, apparently, but where they have the mermaids and the women, they jump down into the water and they kind of splash about for the children and they put on a bit of a
Yeah, but they're
display.
very obviously in cloth fins.
Yeah, these ones aren't.
Ooh.
But they do the same
Ooh.
thing. They swim around with the fish and yeah.
Millie is now skipping into the aquarium.
I fucking knew it. All right.
All right, let's go.
And still arm in arm with Millie, she kind of pulls you towards the aquarium door where a very large man, and when I say large, we're talking like somehow looks to be about 8 foot tall, about 4.5 to 5 foot at the shoulders, pulls a gate open, looks at you all, is about to tell you all to go somewhere else, very impolitely, sets his eyes upon Aphrodite, and when he does, he kind of bends down and, what are you here for now? Oh, darling, we're just coming to see him. He's not in a good mood. Yes, but he will be when I get to put my arms on his shoulder and tell him everything will be okay. Now we have friends. Your ass,
Good.
not mine.
You're very tall.
He is amazed.
You're very small.
I am. So no, I want to see a mermaid.
You told them about the mermaids? Well, you know, they kind of, everything's
Listen,
fine.
and Millie's gonna hit her coin so she's some more.
Millie, not in public. Okay. We're still on the street. Okay. Blocks her body with her because she's so small.
When you morph, he stands back up to full size and he takes he sort of pulls his hair back out of his face, and as he does, he pulls off his glasses.
There's one eye.
There is one eye.
Cyclops.
He is a
Yeah.
Cyclops. And he sort of looks at you and he's just like,
Holy shit. All right.
This is almost as good as mermaids.
we're not going to be causing any trouble around here today, are we?
Of course not.
Okay, and hits
intentionally.
the coin again and it's back in her regular clothes.
Knew this place was fucking weird.
Okay. Now, you want to meet him? He's over by the whales. He went out surfing early this morning, and he's in a bit of a mood, like I said. But you go see him at your own peril. Tell him I told you not to. You deal with it. Yeah, no, you deal with the aftermath.
Surf.
She reaches up, stands on her tippy toes, and pats him on the cheek. And she's like, "Darling, it's all okay. He'll like to see these ones. I'm sure everything will be fine." And leads you through the aquarium, where you see all manner of aquatic creatures. And so early in the morning, when everything is supposed to be shut, you see that the individuals, the trainers who would normally be in wetsuits or trousers, are mostly diving about with tails out and about, swimming through schools of fish and alongside turtles. One of them's even swimming alongside a small whale shark, fairly small whale shark, that's been wounded, and she's just tending to it. But everybody there that seems to be working there is merfolk.
Goddamn.
I want a tail like that.
The few people that are walking around the park, actually walking around on the land, are all about the same sort of size as the Cyclops at the gate, and not wearing glasses, not wearing any sort of visors or anything over their faces. You can see that they're all brothers,
Cyclops.
sisters. Yep. This aquarium very clearly is not run by
Not normal.
any mortals.
The aquarium itself, is it one of the ones that like go over you and whatnot? Like and you walk through a tunnel.
There's tunnels that lead down that you can see that it's actually built into the side of the beach and the ocean itself. There's bits that you can walk across the top of, and you can look down into pools.
So like
It's
but we
huge.
do go underwater
Yep.
as such. So as we're walking through in those bits, if anyone notices, Alexander's got like a paper bag like clasped in one hand as he's like talking to himself, like it's okay. Although you are under the water, you're technically not under the water. You're okay. As he's like
Dan-
walking through.
You good, dude?
Daniel has an arm around Alex's shoulder.
I do not like the ocean.
Can you all make
What?
an alertness perception check, please, while we're doing this? Difficulty is
Bro.
10.
Now, if I remember correctly,
How can you not like the
picked
ocean?
this at Snag.
It's deep. It's dark.
It's beautiful, bro.
Beautiful, bro.
Yeet.
A 10.
Yeet.
Well, it's not really going to be very helpful, but I would appreciate you adding a story point to our pool. No,
You might as well
For the
use
one.
the story point.
for the one I just fumbled. There's
I
no
got
point because the
17.
other one
Oh,
was
is
a
it?
10. Like,
I mean, if you get another 10.
I'm not going to do
Or
that.
more than 10.
Just give us the extra that we aren't going to get to use,
Okay.
and
So
I don't notice because I'm comforting my best friend.
Yeah, same, I guess. Got a
anybody
5.
who got above a 10 sees what appears to be, and you kind of stop as you're walking through this tunnel and take a step back and look, because there is in fact a horse with a tail where its two back legs would be, swimming
Hippocampi!
Damn
through
hippocampi.
the water. What, you see a hippocampi?
I think it's just Millie and Thea that see it.
We're
Yeah.
like,
I got a 10.
Oh, did you get a 10? Okay.
So while
You're-
Alexander is panicking, he's just panicking. It's okay. You're technically under the water, but not under the water. It's okay. What's that?
What's what? Oh, fuck a hippocampi?
Alexander, it's nothing. Just keep moving.
Why
Horse
is that a force of
fishy.
fish?
Amazing.
So, Winslow, you seem to know more about Greek stuff than the rest of us.
Thank my mom for that.
Who are we going to meet? I have a thought, but I don't know
I
if I
mean,
have the right thought.
if I'm doing my math correctly, and math was never my strong suit, we're post
Poseidon? Is that what you just said?
I mean, no,
If he
but
surfs, he's probably a
surfs,
bro
so maybe that'd be cool.
As you walk up through the tunnel and come up onto sort of the land part of it again, you walk towards a almost like an arena. There's seats everywhere. There's clearly meant to be like a display put on. But there's no backing to the arena itself. It just leads out into the ocean. There's nothing to stop anything from escaping or from coming in. And you can see the water being disturbed as something big is approaching.
Oh,
What was that?
You surfing on a whale?
A whale
Billy
does break
crawls
out
up
of the
onto
water.
whatever thing there is to look better.
And as you are watching, Poseidon, standing atop a whale, just comes
Knew it.
into the aquarium, jumps off when he's about 7 or 8 feet away from sort of dry land, rolls, comes to his feet,
Bro, I want to surf on a whale so bad.
Do I want to do
flips
that?
his soaking wet long mane of hair in a way that can only be described as meant to be portrayed on a television ad for shampoo and conditioner.
Because he's worth it.
Yeah. Looks over at Aphrodite and just says, "What are you all doing here?"
Millie is
Ed-
absolutely leaning down, trying to reach the whale to pet it.
Admiring your sweet skills.
Currently, that is what I'm. Yeah, but also your brother sucks.
He's wearing like a wetsuit up to the waist, the arms tied off. He's got tattoos all across his chest, his arms, a beard. As I said, long hair that's just now back.
Did you just describe Jason Momoa?
A little bit. A little bit.
Because I'm okay with this.
A little bit.
Rock on. Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Having just
There's-
watched Fast 10 for like the 15th time.
There's like hippocampi tattooed across his chest. There's
Wait, the hippocampi tattooed or the word hippocampi tattooed?
like the figures of hippocampi,
Okay, cool,
not
cool.
the
Just
word
checking.
hippocampi. Yeah.
That was just hippocampi.
There's loads of nautical tattoos, and there's a compass like you'd find on a map.
Oh,
It's
does he
just
got the
everywhere.
classic? He
Yep.
got the classic
Classic-
heart
classic
with
mermaid.
mom.
Yep. There's no
Has an
mum. There's a
anchor.
heart and there's an anchor. There's no mum. And he very much looks like somebody who's just come out of a surfing competition, maybe like 30 or 40 years ago, because there's a lot of grey in the hair, although he's still buff. Dude looks like he
Yeah.
works out at the gym every second he's not doing something else.
Get them gains.
Yeah. He also looks like he could have walked out of like a Greenpeace advert or something else, because, you know, he reaches down and,
Or a
and sort of
GQ ad. you know.
pushes the whale away from the side, and it's just kind of like, go on now.
As Millie's still trying to
Yeah,
pet
he's
it.
trying to reach it.
Because I'm pushing Millie away from the water so she doesn't fall in.
And with that, I think we will head off there, and we will find out in a couple of weeks what Poseidon can help you with.
Then we go to
Bro
my
Poseidon,
bitch
Lord of the
sister's
Broshan.
gala.
And then we go to the lovely sister, the darling sister.
We're all gonna smell like fish at the gala.
I'm not wearing my waterproof suit to the gala. I'm gonna go home and change.
And shower and scrub down.
Yeah, yeah.
Still gonna
I'm
smell
not.
like fish.
I'm gonna go smelling like fish.
Um,
Make the gala even better.
Favorite scene for yourself, favorite scene for another player, starting with Panic.
My favorite scene for my boy is completely changing the direction you initially tried to take Yarick.
I was like, I'm gonna make him sound old. And then when you went, you was like, he's just pretending to be old. I was like, let's roll with this.
No, because I heard you do the old man voice, and I was like, while I do like the old long-suffering butler, my mental of Yarick is literally a Superman, like someone who since Daniel was born has been able to and will continue to be able to do anything. So I was like, no, I immediately need to take that momentum and be like, I need to call him, and before Matt even says anything, I need to be like, Yarick, make sure you're doing your old man beat.
Honestly, loved it. I can imagine him as well. He's like, not again, sir.
The old man bit is so good, Yarick. Aside from that, I mean, it's a toss-up between that or successfully rigging my dice by talking. Because when I said it's like I'm not gonna be able to roll this shit, roll the 22, and when you were like, if you roll low, your sister is there, and if you roll high, your sister is not there, and I was like, all right, I have to rig this in my favor. I got this shit. 8. Yes. I absolutely needed my sister to show up. That I needed that to happen. Yeah, and as for somebody else, God, the scene outside the hostel of a bunch of people just be like, "Hey, can I ride in the Maserati?" Which is the most unacceptable behavior. Period. It's like, I don't care who you are. You do not like see a cool car and be like, "Hey, I want to ride." It reminds me of those compilations of people like taking pictures on expensive cars, and then the owner of the car starts the car while they're on top of it, and then they freak out because they've got caught in something stupid. It's absolutely flawless. I love that for both Thea and Millie.
Okay. For Alexander or for Michael playing Alexander.
For Alexander, either getting to be sassy at the beach house, or packing all of the shit that Alexander needs for a weekend away. For someone else, probably Winslow finding out that his mother had been kidnapped.
Conducted.
That made me feel mean.
You should.
Stop kidnapping people's parents or
Yeah,
people
rude.
people care about.
The least you could have done was kidnap mine.
How do you know they haven't been?
Please take these.
Dun,
I
dun,
guarantee.
dun.
I guarantee that if they had, my sister would have held a press conference by now.
Celebratory press conference?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be the subtext of the press conference for sure.
Ding
Like-
dong, the bitch is dead.
Like overtly, it would be like, in these trying times, like we must endeavor to
And
move
she's just
forward,
got that
and with a
little
heavy
smirk.
and with a heavy heart, I will take on the mantle of our company. Like it'd be like that fake sadness politicians do when disasters happen.
For Sabina.
Oh gosh. My favorite moment for the just her and Millie just like driving through town, the no to other people trying to like get in the car. She's like, no, and then just showing up at the house being like, pizza. Yes. And just all that entire scene, just all of that, just chaotic Thea, because that's not how I plan to play her, and that was really fun to do. For someone else, the tragedy that is learning Nike was kidnapped, and just the emotion Michael had on his face, that was brilliant acting. And then learning about Amelia and me hating her. And just also the amazing acting of Panic. So
Yeah, it prompted a
Aw.
really
Guys get two
visceral
today.
response immediately. It's
I
like,
did- I was
Amelia,
like-
she exists. I don't
like
appreciate
I'm sitting there
this.
watching her. I'm like, okay, she's interesting, and then I'm like, I hate her.
Shout out to Matt for doing exactly what I asked him to deliver on with this character.
And to Michael, who plays Winslow.
I mean, for myself, probably the interaction with Hermes. Yeah, that whole, yeah. And then fucking Yarick. God damn it. So dumb.
Fucking Yark. Best character,
How
hands down.
dare you?
Yeah, how dare you talk shit about the best character I've ever co-written?
Butler.
Yeah, the noble background is
superpower.
awesome because you just get another character to RP with.
Yeah.
And then, last but not least, for Killian.
My favorite part for Millie is the budding friendship with Aphrodite. And just like linked arms skipping into the
Just think, kisses, darling. Come on, let's go.
my favorite moment for somebody else has to be Daniel just being like, here, have my sister's clothes.
Look
We're
what
all
I
like,
stole.
I stole these. Use them.
Specifically, is like, oh, I stole these for the purpose of being annoying.
we're all like,
They just happen to come in
Yes.
handy.
Like I
We're
didn't,
all
I didn't even like try to play it off. It's like it's a coincidence. I was like, no, I stole these on purpose because I wanted to piss her off.
we're just like,
It's just
okay,
a
we're on
bonus
this.
to piss her off by us showing up to her party in her clothes.
Altered even.
Altered and looking better into them than she does. Hey,
That might be difficult.
I'm gonna fight you on this.
No, look. Daniel is a shitter. His whole family is gorgeous. Like,
But when Aphrodite dresses you, there's like +5 right there at least, you know.
you're gonna need it.
Oh, oh, okay. I gotta up my stats here.
As smack talk begins, people.
It is smack talk.
Look, I specifically like designed this family. It's like you hate, like you have to hate them all so much, but god damn are they hot. Like
Yeah, and I specifically designed Thea to just be from the south side of Chicago, but be
to be a
gorgeous.
rat. Drowned rat.
Oh, you talk about
Millie
yourself
is
there,
just
friend?
unique. Millie just doesn't look like anybody else in a room.
It's true. This is gonna be great, guys. I love this dynamic already.
And what's fun is this isn't even the gala episode.
God.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody. That was very fun and always interesting to see what crazy things you guys are going to do. And thank you to everybody for watching. Yeah, by the time you've seen this, it'll be the new year and everything else. And we
will literally see you next year.
we will see you next
That's-
year.
That's not even true because this is going up in the new year.
But we will see
You will
them next
see
year.
us. You will see us next year.
Yeah.
We'll be
But
you'll be seeing us in the next year.
Happy 2024?
New year.
let's not jinx it. Let's just 2024.
We walk into 2024 very quietly and carefully.
Yeah, with our eyes like wide open.
Like we haven't been doing that since 2020. Like
I think it's working.
it helped
yeah.
nothing.
Nobody claim this is your year.
2024, I'm bringing a baseball bat. Okay.
Yeah, I'm done asking politely, Cox.
Yeah.
Gun.
Here.
Pulls out machete.